In previous modules, we covered using HTML to structure the content on your website and using CSS to style that content. Now, let's talk about using events to make that content interactive. An event is something that happens in a browser, which is usually triggered by user interaction such as a click or a scroll. Many HTML elements come with built-in behaviors when certain events happen. These happen automatically, even if you don't configure any additional behavior. For example, clicking a button with the type attribute of submit automatically submits a form. Typing in an input field shows text, and clicking on an anchor tag or link navigates to the URL specified in the href attribute of that element. Now, in addition to using those default behaviors, you can also listen for specific events that happen on HTML elements and respond to those events using workflows in Nordcraft. For each HTML element, you can think of events and interactivity in 3 stages. First, an event happens. Secondly, the browser performs the default action or behavior. And third, you can listen to the event, change it, or cancel it. Let's take a look at the Events panel. In the element tree on the left, I've selected an HTML element. On the right, I've selected the Events panel by clicking the Events tab or by pressing E on my keyboard. In the panel, you'll see a list of grouped events you can listen to. Expand each group to view a list of available events. For example, on a button, you can listen for click events. For forms, you can listen for submit and reset events. You have an extensive list of events available for input elements. You can listen for touch events on touch-enabled devices, mouse events, and more. If you're already familiar with JavaScript, these are the equivalent of using event listeners to listen for clicks, form submissions, key presses, and so on.